Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today I have something just a little bit different. It's an unboxing technically, but it's an Ulta haul. So let's get in here and see what I picked up. So you may have noticed I have very little makeup on. It's because I have makeup in here and I'm gonna start getting in the box. My girl Jeannie over at Unfiltered 50s just did a review of the new The Ordinary Serum Foundation and it looked so good on her and I was like, you know what? I have got to try that. And when I got in to purchase it, I saw that they had another foundation and they are so inexpensive. I think one was $6.20 and one was $6.90. I'll let you know down below. So I got two foundations for like $13. I know, that's crazy, right? But of course, once I was on the Ulta site, I couldn't not pick up a few other odds and ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. I'll show you what I got, and then I'm gonna do each side of my face with the two different foundations, and we'll see how they do. Of course, it's always a little nerve-wracking when you have a new foundation coming out of a box. I haven't tried this in the store. I haven't swatched it. We're just gonna hope that what I selected online is awesome. We're just gonna dig in, see what I picked, and then we'll play with the makeup. The only thing that I did is I did a little bit of my eyebrows and a little under eye concealer because you know, I needed under eye concealer. Okay, right on top, I have the, oh right, I did some fall things. Pumpkin Hydra Gold Eye Gel Patch. And it's an illuminating two-step eye patch. And look how cute it is. It's got the little pumpkin on it. So you apply step one and then you do step two. And step one is the eye cream. And it says, apply to the eye area. Pat lightly with fingertips until absorbed. Step two, eye patches. You just take them out of here, you put them on your eyes, and you leave them 20 to 30 minutes. So I thought that looked so cute. How cute. I know, I'm all about fall now. I went from, I don't want summer to be over to, okay, it's fall. I love fall, I forgot. All right, next I have a bag. Uh-oh, looks like I have a bag of, a mess. I suspect they put this in here because they didn't want this big bottle that I'm gonna show you to leak out all over everything. But they also put a shadow palette in here, which is only an e.l.f. palette, so it's no big deal. But it apparently broke, and that powder is all over everything. All right, let's dig into it. Okay, I'm gonna try and cut my way out of a very messy situation. All right, so I'm gonna take out the problem child first so I can get rid of it. And I chose this because it's called Pumpkin Pie. And it was one of the little 4 shadow quads from e.l.f. in Pumpkin Pie. How cute is that? And it was pumpkin-y to match my pumpkin theme. Uh-oh, this is also what I thought I was gonna be putting on my eyes in a few minutes. That's disappointing. I'm sure they can send me another if they still have it, but $3 and then the shipping, and I just don't know if it's worth it, but it's really pretty. It is a hot mess though. I am now cleaning this off, but I thought I would take the opportunity to say, you know, I've always been a Sephora girl. I've never really been an Ulta girl, but people always talk about how great the Ulta awards are. Plus you can do drugstore type things, which is kind of why I picked up the e.l.f. thing. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to do that. But in choosing Ulta, I will admit, I have seen several times from a lot of my girls online, they do have a problem with shipping. They tend to just throw things in the box. Okay, well the bag was actually the good news because although this didn't leak, it contained the rest of my mess and kept it out of the rest of my box. Since I've already shown you this, we'll talk about it. It's the Body Shop Vanilla Pumpkin Shower Gel, and it's just 8 ounces. And I loved that it wasn't so huge because, you know, so often with the seasonal things, you get these huge jugs and then there you are at Christmas still using your Halloween, and then it's March and you're using your Christmas scents. I liked that it was little and I can just lather it up. I think it was $10. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, it smells like vanilla and pumpkin. Oh, that smells so good. It's really sweet. This is gonna be perfect. Just perfect to get through the season. Oh, and I took the lid off just to smell it. It does have a flip up cap. I like it. Next, and I have actually talked about this product on the channel before. I have been doing my nails. I was a salon girl and went quite often to get gel nail products done. But I have been doing my own nails. And my daughter is the one that actually told me about this product. And it is the, and I want to get these words right, it is the Essie Platinum Grade Finish. And then it says Step 2 Top Coat. That is, ooh, that is really bright. You know, I'm trying this new camera thing. I'm not sure if it's working. But that is what that looks like. And I hope you guys can tell, it's kind of, I'll turn it. See how it's kind of like, it's a twisted bottle? And it's from Essie. It is a top coat. My nails have been done now. This is Friday, so I'm taping on Friday. So 4 days, but they still look brand new. Do they still look brand new? Yes, they still look brand new. This is just regular fingernail polish. I put a base coat on. I put 2 coats of regular fingernail polish and then 1 coat of this. And it lasts and it lasts. I will change it after about a week, just partially because I get bored and partially because right at the tips it starts to wear just from all of the things you do. But I don't think that my polish ever chips anymore. This is amazing. Amazing. Now we're just flat out letting secrets out of the bag. Not only are my nails suffering from the COVID situation, my hair is suffering. Back in the day, I dyed my hair myself constantly. I was a fan of red. I was often a redhead. Red, auburn. I know, warm colors, and you're thinking, I couldn't help it. My natural hair when I'm out in the sun leans very red. My highlights are all red. I know, with such a pale pink face, I don't know how that could happen, but it did. Anyway, now I have my hair done at the salon. I haven't done it and kept it up myself for years. But alas, here we are. I am in my 50s and I'm graying and I can't bear it. So, much like the foundation thing, I just picked a color. I did a lot of reading online. I chose this one because it said that it worked really well with grays. And it is the L'Oreal Paris New Look Excellence Cream Triple Protection Color. Nothing protects or covers gray better. Okay, I'm gonna take them at their word. I just got a basic medium brown. Gonna do it myself. We're gonna see how it works. Yeah, I am nervous. Am I medium brown? I don't know. I mean, that looks like me, right? I think in real life, I don't know if you guys can tell, I might be a little lighter than medium brown, but anything else, I think anything much lighter than this that you purchase is gonna lift my hair, and I don't want to start lifting my own hair. So I will be doing that in the next week or two as soon as I work up the nerve. Okay, just one more and then the foundation. And I got this just for fun because I had picked up a couple other Halloween things. How cute are those? They are just impress, and they are just press-on nails, and they are a limited edition glow-in-the-dark Halloween set. It's just so cute. Look, there's pumpkins and witches and bats. What else? And black nails. Oh, and a mummy. How cute is the mummy? They work just like the All Dashing ones. These are actually by Kiss. I'm hoping that they work as well as the All Dashing ones. The All Dashing ones worked really nicely, and I know several of you purchased them and have commented below about how you kept them on for like a week or 10 days. They did a really good job. But I'm hoping that these work just as well. I'm kind of taking them out. I was going to try and see if they felt as thin. That was one of the beauties about the All Dashing was they weren't really thick. Yeah, these are definitely a little thicker, but look how cute he is. Well, that's interesting and a little just slightly disappointing. They're made so that I see the design art. The part that I'm holding is where the sticky is. So it's actually going to be on my finger like that. So the artwork's going to face me and not out. Okay, yeah, that's the case on all of them because that's what the mummy will look like. I mean, they're super cute, but I think it's interesting that they made it for me to see and not you guys. But we're still going to do them and see how they work. I will have them on. I'll probably save them for closer to Halloween, but they are definitely thicker than the All Dashing ones. And last but not least, we have the foundations. So the new one is the Ordinary Serum Foundation, and it is a lightweight serum formula. The one that I believe that is not as new is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, and this one is high coverage. So originally they had the coverage, and now they've come out with the serum, which in theory has less coverage. It was so hard to pick a color because the lights looked very light, but Jeannie said in her review that she was surprised when she got hers how dark they were compared to what they look like online. So I immediately wanted the lightest one. So I chose in both of them the 1.1P. I have the Ordinary Colors Coverage Foundation, and this is the one that they've always had. And it's in a nice little pump. It's probably 1 ounce. Yep, 1 fluid ounce. And I will put the prices here. I think one of them was like $6.90 and the other was like $6.20. I mean, that's cheaper than dime store makeup. And this is the new one, and it's called the Serum Foundation. I feel like the color is probably right. Let's see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do one half of my face with the full coverage and one half with the serum coverage. And that'll give us the chance to see, frankly, if we like either one of them and compare them to each other. This is, can you guys hear that? It's very wet. Let's see if the other one, that's the serum. The coverage foundation isn't nearly as wet. I brought up my little Sephora clips so that I don't have to hold my hair back the whole time. And I also, because I didn't think to bring one up, just grabbed off my shelf. This is that Huda Beauty. I don't remember what box we got it in, but it's just a Huda Beauty sponge. And it has a nice flat side. I hope you guys can tell that. I love sponges. I'm gonna do this with sponges because in my real life, that's how I want foundation to work. I have brushes periodically if I want a really heavy coverage, because that's what it's for. If you want a really good coverage, a brush is a way to go. It seems to leave more on there. I mean, you can old school it with your fingers, but that just has never really worked for me. And brushes, my skin is so sensitive that when with a brush, even that makes my face a little red. And I have found that just giving it a full beat, it works the best for me. First, we have the coverage foundation. Let's put a little bit of this on the back of my, ooh, I feel like the color is pretty good. That is that. I think that we might have nailed the color. Now I have my mirror right here, so I'm not turning away from you. Well, I guess technically I am turning away from you, but for a reason. So we're gonna put this one on the left side of my face. I think the color is pretty good. This is the full coverage, and I'm telling you right now, 2 seconds in, it is not as full coverage as what I'm using right now. I mean, I just know that immediately. It feels great though, and it is giving me coverage. I am liking it. I think it's gonna take a little bit, oh no, see on my chin? That is good coverage. I have so many lights on me here that it can be difficult for me to see, but I can tell that is good coverage. I might have been using too much. Oh, I didn't think to bring up a concealer. Oof, that's my biggest necessity. Downstairs, I did my Bobbi Brown color corrector, which is a slightly peachy kind of color, and that helps a lot, but concealer over top of that is an absolute necessity. I mean, look at that. That's really great coverage, guys. And it feels nice. It is not heavy at all. It is applying. That's how much I have left. You guys saw how much I put on my hand. So I suspect if I were down in my room and just living my life, not doing a taping day where I tend to put a little more makeup on, because I want to look good for you guys, I think probably one pump would probably be enough. That is like a second skin. Wow. And in all of this, what you can't lose sight of is the fact that it is $6. Wow. Okay, right now, that is the difference. With nothing. I feel like I can really, it's covered up a lot of my red. It's just kind of, it's not heavy coverage. But day to day, I am very happy with this. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can get in and see how it's doing with my pores and wrinkles and that kind of thing. Okay, it might be setting in my pores a little bit, but it has been a hot minute since I put my primer on. So I don't know, does primer count forever? Because I use a liquid primer, so it probably absorbed, right? Probably. I have just a little bit left on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna give it an all over one more time. My neck is so much whiter than my face. I could never make them match perfectly. It would look so unnatural. So I just do the best I can to blend it out, but oop, I see I got a little errant bit right there. Now we're gonna move into the new one, and it is the Serum Foundation. I will put it on the back of my hand again. It is not super wet. I mean, see how it's running? It's a little wet, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna turn and use the bottom side of this, so I'm sure not to use any of the other foundation. Take part of it. Again, I think the color is pretty good. I know that a lot of people choose colors darker than their skin tones because it just gives you a little more warmth. I can't do that. When I do that, it just absolutely looks unnatural on me. I don't know what about my skin tone, whether it's the warmth or what, but if I go darker, it just looks so unnatural. But I can usually add a little bit of warmth with bronzer and contour. This looks pretty good. The colors are definitely right. The colors are spot on for me. I think the colors are spot on. And I have just that little bit left. And in the other one, I used it just because this one feels a little less optional, but I'm not gonna do another pump on this side because I want it to be apples to apples. I wanna have the same amount of pumps so we can see what the difference is. I have to tell you, I can tell the difference. This is not as much coverage as this. That said, this feels like an absolute second skin. I mean, I don't feel like I have any makeup on. I mean, none. This is one pump on each side of my face, the full coverage foundation, the serum coverage foundation, same exact color, put on the exact same way. Like I said, if you wanted more coverage, you could use a brush and you would get better coverage. Now I'm gonna put on my glasses just like I did a minute ago, and we'll see how it's doing with my pores and if it's settled into my lines. Of course, if I were downstairs, I'd be doing a setting powder right now. I'm gonna bring my mirror in. I have a couple of issues that I couldn't see because I didn't have my mirror close like I normally did. This is like a 3 by and my one downstairs is a 10 by. It is, considering it's a serum foundation, it is really nice coverage. It is not settling. This one at all is not at all settling in my pores or in my lines. It's not settling into my marionette here, and sometimes right in here it settles. This is a fantastic everyday foundation. I usually use a little more when I'm gonna tape, and I will continue to do that, but it feels fantastic. You know what? I am gonna put just a little bit more. Let me see if I can get a partial pump. Yep, I can. I'm just gonna take another little dot and kind of smooth it all around on this side just to see. This is great for day-to-day life, but I wanna see if I can build it up to be where I normally like it when I come up here and tape, when I'm wearing more makeup, and I want a fuller coverage. Oof, just for the record, it absorbs really quickly in your beauty sponge, so I would not recommend sitting and talking. Oh, but it comes right back out. Which, by the way, I am enjoying this Huda Beauty Blender. It feels almost exactly like a Beauty Blender brand blender. Feels really good. I mean, yeah, I think that that's enough coverage. You guys see me all the time. What do you think? Let me know below. This is the serum. This is the full coverage. If I look at you straight on, can you tell any difference? What do you think about the color? Do you think it's as much coverage as I normally have? Let me know below what you guys think. I'll see it in editing, but let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go pop off, do the rest of my makeup, be back in just a second. For you guys, it'll be like no time has even passed. Okay guys, I am back with a full face of warm makeup, which was my intent today because I kind of had a fall Halloween box. It's all very different makeup. It's some that I have set aside through the boxes that I get that I always say, ooh, this is too warm for me. This is too warm for me. So I kind of pulled that together, but it's kind of perfect for fall. So it works. So now with a full face of makeup, we can get a better feel for the foundation. And was it a good foundation? And I really think that it was. I don't have everything up here that I keep downstairs, so I didn't have a great setting powder or my nice setting mist. This is just a basic throwing on some makeup to run to the grocery store look, but I like it. And for $6 and change, this is incredible. So that was my Ulta haul. I will do a wear test. I am not gonna put this video up today, so I will wear it through the rest of the day. It'll be on for several more hours. So I will post in the comments below when I put this video up, I will post how I felt like it wore throughout the rest of the day. If it settles into my lines or my pores, if I feel like it creeps away, like sometimes you'll lose it on the tip of your nose or your chin. We'll just see if it shifts, if it stays, if it settles. I will let you know below in the comments. But my first impression is a fantastic one. And I kind of expected that to be the case because Jeannie loved it so much. I trust Jeannie. She tries almost everything. She knows so much about so many products, about down to just their base ingredients. Jeannie over at Unfiltered 50s. Go check her out. Tell her I said hey. So a review of my Ulta haul. We have some hair dye. We'll see how that works. If you've used this and you have any words of wisdom, I would love to hear them. I got this adorable pumpkin Hydra Gold mask that's 2 steps. How cute is he? These Impress by Kiss Halloween nails, which you will definitely be seeing, although I think it's a little odd they point toward me. Maybe there's something obvious I'm missing. If you know what I'm missing about why they do that, let me know below. Also following the fall theme, I have this The Body Shop Vanilla Pumpkin Shower Gel, and it's just 8 ounces. You can see it next to my face. It's not huge. It's just gonna be perfect to get me through the Halloween season. The Essie, which again, I will put all of the words below in my description. It is the Essie Top Coat. It is amazing. It's the Gel Top Coat Fate Step 2. But just because I say the word gel, don't panic. It comes off just with regular nail polish, just like regular nail polish does. It's not like a gel where you have to work for it. And then last but not least, we have our 2 foundations. I chose them both in 1.1P. 1.1 would actually imply I did not go with the absolute lightest one. I'm just saying. And it's the Coverage Foundation and the Serum Foundation, and that's what we did, coverage and serum. So we will see how it wears. Let me know below what you think. If you've tried these, did you know The Ordinary even did foundations and what a great buy they were? Let me know everything you know. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming by for my little Ulta fall haul, and I will see you again really soon. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos coming out, and take care out there, guys.